Hello there, friends, and a happy 5 years of New Horizons Day. This is a super fun day, and guys, we're going to do a special 1 acre build today. Take a look at this. This is one of my very first builds. You can see it's just a month into the game from 5 years ago. One of my very first little builds was this little coffee spot for the villagers in their little neighborhood. You can see the houses in the back there, but you can also see that I was experimenting with some hair colors back then, but I thought it would be super fun if we kind of rebuilt that first little build of mine, at least the first one on record, and give it an upgrade, give it a 2025 upgrade. So that's what we're gonna do today. You can see I've moved 3 of the villager houses over here to replicate the neighborhood, and in the picture you can see that we did indeed have a flat surface we were working with. So we're gonna go flat today, no dice roll. But yeah, let's see what we can do about building a fun little coffee spot for our villagers. Okay, so yeah, back then I was totally all about the neighborhood of it all. And these days I tend to spread my houses out around the island like we did on Lark Shire and places like that. So using the 20 acre method also, we usually end up with the houses spread all over. But you know, you can still work around it with the neighborhood if that's what you want to do. But one of the things that we did notice in that picture is that we were using in-game pathing because we were just a month into the game and there wasn't much going on. Although I do have this second picture here where it was a month later into May there, and we had added some custom codes at that time. So I couldn't find those exact custom codes, but I did grab a few that are kind of similar. The stone one I grabbed is actually one that I did use on my original island quite a bit near the beginning. So you can see we've upgraded to the iron garden tables there, and the villagers were totally using this spot, man. They were all about it. So we're gonna recreate that today. I'm super excited. So I've got Cousteau's house, Freya's house, and Frank's house over here. Those, I don't know, they don't exactly match the ones in the picture, but similar. So the best I could do here. But all right, we're gonna work inside this acre. Another thing that I used a bunch there, oop, we just had a balloon, so let me, oh, we got some clay, that's nice. I had this lattice fencing around, so we're gonna do the lattice fencing. I wanna put some back here. And another thing that I always did was had the houses along this path, right, that goes around the island. So I want to put that there to get us started, and then we're going to put in a path, and we were using the stone path for both things here. So we're going to just put this path right along the front here. And I think, I can't really 100% tell in the pictures. Yeah, okay. So it looks like it came up kind of onto the houses there and then just worked its way across 2 spaces wide. So we're gonna get this path laid down and then go from there. Okay, so now that we've got the path laid down, I want to come back and just round these little corners. I do like some rounded corners on these paths. And I will say that I guess starting out, I did use the stone path quite a bit on my original island. But after a while, I ended up changing it all to the dark dirt path because I had like a whole forest vibe situation going on. So yeah, totally that. All right, so there's our little path, and then this was kind of off the path a little bit. Looks like there's a row of fence and trees in between. So we had actually pretty close to the houses there. So I'm gonna go ahead and set down some more of this fence. And we're not gonna overdo the custom code pathing stuff because it looked like all we used it for in that picture was just kind of a little path up to the area. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. That's even smaller than what I had there, but I'm gonna, oh, actually, you know what? I think maybe, okay, so maybe we will just do, no, I need it to be 6. We're upgrading this. Hey, there's Frank. Let's talk to him. Right, come back. Hey, how are you doing? What's the latest? Weather's downright pleasant, like my sunny disposition. Mm-hmm, yep, you're looking sharp in your tuxedo shirt thing there, waistcoat, whatever it's called. Anywho, so I do have a bunch of stuff over here for our build, and we're definitely going to... Okay, here's what I want. I pulled out some stuff like these cypress plants. Man, I was all into the cypress plants. I used those everywhere on my island back in the beginning. I just thought those were like the bee's knees, man. Okay, so we're gonna put these evergreen ash in. And now what I'm seeing is that's not gonna go closer than that. Can we still fit this? Because, you know, this was something we did back in the day, was make sure we had places. Okay, so yeah, that'll fit. I'm gonna put these between the houses. Before, it looks like it just had some flowers and stuff, and we are gonna put some flowers in the front here, but I think we're gonna add some 2.0 stuff in here and get these evergreen ashes in between the houses. I think that'll be fun. Now, this is gonna be close, and I didn't realize, like, I guess I just didn't have a lot in between, so what we're gonna put in here is actually gonna kind of cover that up a little bit. I almost want to leave an extra space there, which is what I would do now. So, you know what? Maybe we will pick up this fence and just leave an extra space and maybe put down a little more flower patch over here or something so that there's something. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be just centered here. 6. Okay, so we'll do that and then we'll put down the fence. Because I just like a little extra room there so things aren't feeling so crowded. To me, that now feels super crowded, but also I didn't have anything but flowers between the houses back then, so maybe it didn't feel that way. I mean, it doesn't look super crowded in the picture, does it? Alright, so I do have a ton of cedar trees in my pocket that I dug up from our little fairy forest that we had before, so we're gonna plant some of those here. This is what we had on either end of the fence, and it does look like it was right up to the fence, so I'm gonna add those in. And then we had a couple other trees just dotted around that were kind of like this was, you know, a little forest neighborhood, so we'll put a few more trees kind of as we go. I don't want to put them in just yet, but let's get down this stone path area, and I'm gonna make it a little bigger than the original because, you know, we gotta get fancy with it now that we have more stuff and more experience with decorating. So we're gonna bring it, I guess, in the picture it's kind of right out to the trees. So I did make that space a little wider, and we'll take it just a little further forward too, because it looks like maybe it was just 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 spaces deep before. So how many do we have here? I'm gonna have to count this. We'll take it a couple extra, since we took it a couple extra this way. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we'll give it a couple extra, 6 and 7. And that's pretty much gonna come around to the end of our acre, which doesn't leave much room for the custom codes, I guess. But maybe we can do a little fancy pants stuff up here too. So let's get these corners rounded, and then I'm gonna fill this in, and then we'll maybe do something fancy pants over here. You know what? I'm gonna talk through this just a little bit, because this might be like the fastest 1 acre build we've ever done. I don't know, unless we end up adding a whole bunch to it. But let's see. I'm just looking at this. I didn't have many flowers around. I never thought to use flowers much. I had them around the houses, but like didn't add any of them to this little forest build. And I think actually after a while I did end up putting another row of houses like in front of that. And in the first picture I can see there's a little brick well over to the side there, so we may have to add a well in here on the side too. Okay, so when I say get fancy pants, we're gonna take this out, we're gonna take this out and curve these so that we just have a little bit of room for some custom codes in here. And then I'm gonna take these out too. just kind of, we know where the edge of our acre is, but we're just gonna move this back a little bit so that we can kind of create that little path. And actually, on my original island, this neighborhood was up on a cliff, so even though this area is flat, it was up on a cliff, so it had a incline leading up to it. Alright, so I'm going to try to imitate how I had this laid out back then. So it looked like we had, and you know, we're just going to pretend it's going into the next acre here. And I couldn't find the exact patterns, which I'm sad about. If I do end up finding them after this, I will definitely put those in the description. But let's see, I had it like so, and one here. So I kind of just had the stones, I think, kind of zigzagged through there. But yeah, that's how I had it laid out, which is totally not how I would lay it out today. I'm actually going to add an extra one of the planks here, just to kind of even this out, because I feel like that needs it. If I did it today, I would have put like the stone here and just zigzagged them in more of a straight path. But you know what? Maybe it's kind of fun to have this just all over the place. And I'm actually going to add another one over here just because it kind of works. Okay, so yeah, that's cool. Now we have a little path up to our little coffee spot. Okay, and the stall that I had in the original picture, which was customized with one of Sable's patterns, which for some reason on this island I apparently haven't talked to Sable that much, so we don't actually have Sable's patterns to work with. So let's see here. We're gonna find, oh, here it is. We're upgrading. I'm just gonna grab all of this. We're upgrading from the stall to the covered counter. Let's see, there's our cream and sugar. I've got random stuff over here for us to try to fill in. There's the other ranch low board. So we're gonna kind of spread this out a little bit, and it's gonna be just a little bit more than just coffee now. So we do have this covered counter, which is going to take the place of our stall there. Which the stall had the coffee maker and the cream and sugar on it. But in this instance, I'm putting a ranch low board on either side of this to match. Yeah. So, yeah, a little bit of an upgrade there. A little fancier than it used to be. And I turned the espresso maker green. I thought about doing it white, but it was like, man, the cabinets are all white and wood. I think that'd be too much white. So I thought the green would add a little bit of color in here. Plus, we're going to have a little bit of green in the seating. We were using, by May of 2020, we were using the Iron Garden tables in green. And I made a couple of those, but I think we might give that a little bit of an upgrade too. I don't know. We have some over there and we can still use them if that's what we decide. But we'll put our little, so there's our little espresso maker and cream and sugar there to match the old days. And then I got, oh, whoops. I got a few other things to go. Let's see here. There it is. Yeah, I made some of this bread because it's kind of be like a morning coffee spot. So I made the one that has the croissants in it. I was glad I had that recipe because I don't have a ton of recipes on this island. Okay, and then we have some tables and chairs, but also, let's see, what can we put right here? What else did I get to put? You know what? I have the cinema roll tray, so I thought it would be nice to have like some, maybe we can pretend that's tea or cocoa or something in case there's some non-coffee drinkers out here. And then up here, I thought it'd be cute to have just like this dinnerware here. Just like they can grab a plate, they can grab a cup, they need a fork, they can get whatever they want there. So we'll put that there. And then I also grabbed this jar of cookies because you know what? Sometimes you just need a cookie for breakfast and that's okay. So yeah, that's going to be our little setup. A little more elaborate than they had back in the day. I mean, they got their coffee and cream and sugar back then, but we've added some breakfast options, some other drink options, you know, stuff like that. So this would be super fun. And so here's our table options. We have the iron garden chair and the table if we want to go that route. And if we do end up using that, I might actually change it to white because I feel like the green, although the green is not bad because it matches the cedar trees. So maybe it kind of brings some of that foresty feel into it. I definitely had and still have a forest vibe on my OG island over there. And then our other option is, let's see here. I did these little wooden mini tables in kind of the wood color that matches our covered counter and everything over there. And then of course just the, where'd it go? That's a table. Yeah, the wooden chairs to go with it. So if we decide that, we can do that. And I made a few of those. And you know what? I think since it's spring and it's this little tablecloth, so I do have somehow one set of things from Sable, but I went and talked to her to get a second set and she wouldn't talk to me. So that one must have just like, you got it default in 2.0 or something. I don't know. But we did have one page of things. So that is from the custom pattern in that. And since, you know, that was kind of mostly what I was using back then was things that came in the game, I thought it would be good to use that. But that's very spring-like, I think. And I thought it's got a little bit of that blue-green in it. Maybe matches the coffee maker a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Not exactly. Okay, well, oh, it's just so bright and springy and cheerful. I feel like that's what we need to use. So we're going with the wooden ones. Yep. Upgrade to the wooden. Alright, so I think I have one more table in my pocket. Yep, there's one. Okay, and we'll get some more chairs over here. So kind of what I had going on with that was that there were places for them to sit more than one at a table so they could hang out and, you know, chit-chat, morning chit-chat with your neighbors. So yeah, that's what we're going for. I'm gonna pick up the rest of these chairs and tables and see if we can get them set up, and then we'll work on filling out the rest of these little sides with some stuff. We gotta put some more trees in here for sure. So let's put this chair here. So have you guys ever gone back and like tried to remake some of your builds from your original islands? Do you ever go back and look at your photos from the beginning of your island? That was so fun yesterday when I was looking for these pictures. It was like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. All these things. And it's just like, man, I can't believe it's been 5 years. It's come such a long way. And we've done so many islands now. But I do still have my original island on my original Switch. And it has never time traveled, which is, I mean, I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I think I did make a third table. But I think we'll probably just have the two here. We'll just assume that all, I mean, okay, we don't even have to assume. It's true that all the villagers are not up at the same time anyway. So we don't need to have like 10 chairs out here for 10 villagers. They'll just stop by as they wake up, and the sisterlies will be the last ones. They'll be closing up shop here. And you know, it's always here. So if they want to come by for an afternoon cup of coffee or grab a cookie at 7 o'clock at night, they can do it. Let's see what we just got in that balloon. Ooh, a rainbow sweater. That's fun. Oh, also, hold on. Let me get this construction hat off because I think we're about done with that. I didn't have the exact outfit. And this is another thing too. It's like back at the beginning of the game, I always had a bag or a backpack of some kind on me. But you can see I recreated the outfit as best I could. I had the hat, I had the shorts. I didn't have the exact shirt. I didn't have the fish pochette. This was, you know, our clue mystery island, so I never did any fishing tourneys or anything on here. And I didn't have the exact little tennis shoes, but I had a pair of tennis shoes. So this this is our recreation of our outfit from the original picture there. Or, well, the second picture. Actually, it's the career jacket that I'm wearing in the first picture, just in a different color. So we kind of combined the two and made ourselves an OG outfit too. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to put these other trees? Because we didn't have them like centered around before. I mean, symmetrical. We didn't have them symmetrical, so we're just going to kind of dot some trees around here and then work on filling in the rest of this space. Let's see. We can't... Oh, I can't pick that up now. I can't pick that up now. Alright, we're not going to be able to do it like exactly. Oh, actually, you know what? It's kind of this far forward anyway, so I'm going to put it right outside the acre. Don't tell. And then I'll put one here. That's not even with the other side, is it? No. Okay, good. And then I think we'll actually maybe put... Oh, you know what? I have a few stunted ones, I think. So I'm going to put one here, one big one. And then we'll put a stunted one in that spot. And then, yeah, we'll put one here. So we're just going to forestify our little build here. And, you know, by forestify, I never did like a super thick 100 tree forest or anything. I just like, you know, enough trees around to call it a forest. And I have a couple more in my pocket, so why don't we just put a couple back here, like at the corners of the neighborhood. Just like, you know, there's some trees around it too, so we'll get some going here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we've got a little forest going. Let me go find some of those stunted ones. Okay, so I did grab that, and I also, let's see, oh, we have one on each side there. Okay, well, for some reason I thought we had 3 flower patches over here, but there's only 2, so we're gonna plant some hyacinth in here, and I'm just gonna put the pink ones nearest to Freya's house, and then the yellow ones on the outside for the guys, because that's yeah, Frank and Cousteau there. So yeah, that looks super cute, right? Very springy. Very fun. And then we can put some extra, I think I'll probably throw some cosmos in the woods here. I don't know why, that feels like a woodsy little flower to me, so we're gonna do that. Oh, you know what? Before we get too much further, oh yeah, we have a garden bench too. Okay, let's get some of, because I definitely would have been using the cypress plants. So let's put some of those like on the corners here. And that's in a nice bright springy color too. And maybe we'll put the other one up on this corner since you kind of can't see it behind the tree over there. There we go. Actually, you know what? I like it kind of pulled off to the side there. Should we put one on this side too? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you know what? We'll just put the 4th one over here, even though it's going to be behind some stuff. If I can find it. There we go. Okay, it's there. It's totally there. Maybe we actually move this over a little bit. Do I have some peaches? I have just a couple peaches. I'm gonna move this over one spot. Also because it's in line with the one behind it, and you guys know how I feel about that. I don't like to do that. I don't like the trees lined up. And it's lined up with that one, so we're gonna just move it over one. There we go. And then we can't forget that we had these little baby trees in our pocket, so we gotta find a spot for those too. Okay, and I'm gonna put one of them right here, obviously, because we talked about that. With its little stunting tree behind it. And then, do we want to put another one on this side? Just an extra little forest tree. Maybe here? Nope, can't put it there. I don't know why I always feel like they need to be growing near to the big ones. Maybe it can just be over here by itself somewhere, like maybe here. Kind of behind it. There we go. Okay, we'll plant that little nursery one behind that. Okay, so yeah, that works out. And then I kind of want to create a little spot here with a bench. I have a garden bench, and we could make it kind of so it faces the coffee spot. So somebody could be over here just hanging out and, you know, just talk with the people that are in that are in the let's see, do we want to use the mossy stone or do we want to use our dirt path? Okay, I think I'm going to use the dirt path, but I just wanted to change my position so I could do it all in one. You guys remember when the path first came out? That was like such a big thing. Everybody was doing it. And it was really cool. So the originator of that was like very, very clever and creative. Okay, so let's see here. Where'd our bench go? I keep losing things. Alright, here's our bench. And it's the right color wood, so I'm gonna leave it even though that's black. I think, let me just look at the customizations on that because it's awfully dark. I did go and buy some more customization kits just so that we would be able to keep things, but there's not another one that's like the right color wood. We could just go with this one anyway. I mean, it's like, it's woodsy. It's out in the woods. It's not technically in the coffee spot, so it doesn't have to match it. It could just match the woods. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we're going with this one. Done for now. Okay, this is super fun. I never thought about like recreating one of my old builds, but I'm enjoying this quite a bit. Updating it to 2025. Okay, so there's that, and I think I'm going to iron garden table mug. You know what? Ooh, we could put okay, I needed something else, but in the meantime, we're going to put just a couple little stones over here, like there's a little path across to the seating area, which now that I'm looking at this on this side, because I did not have the seating situation symmetrical in the other, so I'm going to put this one like here so that whoever's sitting in the bench doesn't have someone's back to them, because that wouldn't be very nice. So we'll put this one on this side like so. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. I'm sorry if you're one of those people that needs things to be symmetrical and I just ruined it for you. Okay, oh, you know what? Also, wait, did I forget to order another wooden partition? Oh man, I thought about it and then I didn't do it. Otherwise I would put this here. At like the entrance, but I don't have another one. Oh no. Oh, that would look really cool too. I might have to see if I can figure that out. Okay, I might have to do some time traveling here in a minute. But for the moment, let's keep working on this. Okay, so we have some butterfly models. Let's put those out. I grabbed a plant partition. I don't know if we're going to use that. Let's grab this amber. I'm going to drop some things that we're not going to use, just so I don't have to keep going through them in my pocket. We don't need the other wooden mini table. The anthuriums I like, so we might use those. I don't know if we're going to use any more fencing. The iron garden chair we can drop. You know what? Maybe. Oh yeah, I just bought this stuff at Nooks, so we don't need that either. Don't need this other iron garden table, and... oh, Tia sold me some bunny ears right before I started recording. So that was fun, and then that was what we just got from the balloon. Okay. Cool. Well, let's grab some cosmos while we're right here. I was definitely going to do white ones. Should we throw some red ones in there too? I don't know. Let's go put some white ones in and we'll see how we feel about it. We're just going to have them randomly in the woods. And I'm not gonna put down a whole bunch of like the rocks and stuff in between because again, that's like not something I would have been doing a lot back in the day. We'll just put some random flowers around here. Let's see, we'll put one here. Maybe one... Flower placement is such a thing, isn't it? You really gotta think about where they go. So it looks all pretty. Okay, I like that. However... Nope, this one's gotta move. I think it's gonna kind of go behind a tree here. Okay, so you just get a little peek of it back there. But it's there. Okay, that's good. Let's grab a few more for the other side. I don't know what we're going to put on the other side. And I'm sorry if you can hear those big trucks that are going by. It's kind of loud. But I think mostly you guys can't hear that stuff, so I hope not. Alright, let's see. Let's put one here. Put a Cosmo there. I don't think we're going to need the red ones, actually. And I'm going to put one just out in the middle of nowhere here. And put one... Wow, this is hard. This is hard. Put one here. And then... Okay, so what I was also just thinking, because since I didn't order that other wooden thing, although it looks really good there, let's just see what some of this lattice fencing looks like. Because we have plenty of that left, and we could do that to kind of match the back there. And just have some lattice fencing at the entrance. That doesn't look near as good though, does it? I'm gonna have to do some time traveling. Okay. I will be right back. Okay, I made it back. We've got the thing. Wood partition. We can do this. Alright, there we go. And that is going right up there. Nope, not that far. Okay, there we go. Yeah, a little entryway into here. I think that's super fun. And this path actually matches the wood quite well. So I'm glad I found that one. Let's see. Okay, what else? What else do we need here? Oh, Julia's coming to check it out. Hey, what's up? Say, darling, would you mind terribly if I stopped by your house now? I think it would be lovely to sit and chat while enjoying your interior design choices. Well, now's not really good, Julia. I'm so sorry. Well, that request was rather out of the blue, wasn't it? Perhaps another time, darling. I love that she says that. Okay, well, I mean, we totally gave her that to say, but look, there's Beryl back there too. He's coming over to check out the situation from his, a break from his alien watching over there. Okay, you know what? We need a few other things to put over here in this space. And I have a couple Anthurium plants in my pocket, but I don't think we're actually going to have a spot to use those. But I think that maybe we should put in a little bit more fence somewhere. So let's see if we can... Alright, be even with the other one. Maybe we'll just put in a couple little spots there and a couple little spots down here. That flower in the way? Nope, that works. Okay. And maybe I'll actually... Oh, but there is a little stunting tree there. Oh no. Alright, let me dig that up for now. We can maybe put it in a different spot. I don't know. But also, this build is just for today, so it's not gonna stay. I took down the fairy forest to make this one in this spot, so yeah, all of these 1 acre builds, we're just building them up and then taking them back down, so it doesn't really have to stay stunted. Okay, do we like that? Do we like a little bit of extra fence back there? I don't know. I think we'll try it, and if we end up needing to take it out, we can. We'll just extend this one out a little bit there too. Okay, so yeah, we need some other things though, so we're gonna have to go look in the storage. What else do I have in my pocket? Plant partition. Oh right, butterfly models. We should definitely put some of those around because I was totally into using those all the time as well. So let's put one here. We've got a monarch. Add a little pop of orange in there. We'll put that there like he's looking at those flowers. And then I think the other one I have is a peacock butterfly. So we'll put that one. Let's see. We don't want to kind of block, now that we kind of have a way in here, we don't want to block that too much. Why does that look like, why is that closer on that side? We did 3 pieces of fence. There's 2 spaces to the tree. Oh, no, it's the same on this side. Okay, I don't know why that looks so much wider to me. It's so weird. Okay, let's put the peacock butterfly model right here. Turn it that way. Yeah, that's a good one. Just a little forest thing there. Okay, and then I think we can grab some stuff like maybe a bird bath, maybe a bird feeder, some kind of little things you would have out in the forest maybe. I don't know how much of that stuff I already have made for this island because of what we were using it for before. Let's grab this log stool just in case we can use that somewhere. We got a wild log bench there too, but I think we have the other bench so we won't really need that. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What am I looking for? Bird feeders and bird baths and stuff like that. Oh, do we want to use like a party lights arch or anything like that? I don't think so, but you know what I just remembered is that we put another little flower patch across from Freya's house, so we need to make sure we fill that in. We could stick a gazebo over in the woods. I don't know. Let's just grab it and see. Let's pick up a couple of these garden lanterns too. We might do something with those. What else have we got? We don't really have a lot of the... Oh, wait, we do have a birdhouse. Yay. Not a bird bath, though. We might have to craft one of those. Yeah. Mossy garden rock. You know, I would like that better if it didn't have that weird base on it. So I don't think we're going to use the mossy garden rock. Maybe we could put Stonehenge in there. I don't know. We're going to pick that up. I love Stonehenge. That's like my favorite Gulliver item. That's always the one I'm on the lookout for when he starts coming around. I'm like, give me that Stonehenge. And I almost always had that on my island from the beginning, as soon as I got it. So we will definitely consider it. And the rest of this, I'm not really seeing anything that jumps out at me. We could put a little firewood over there, but I don't really know what it would be for because we don't have any kind of fireplace or anything. Okay, I think that's a good start, but I do want... Do we have some stone in our pocket? Do we have some stone somewhere? Somewhere. Here's some stone. Let's just make a bird bath real quick, too. Ooh, it is windy outside. Let's craft. There's all these noises today. All these noises. Alright, let's find the bird bath. There we go. Oh, you know what? We had the well. We had the well out there too. We need to make one of those. All right, let's do the bird bath. I made a bird bath. What do we need for the well? I think we probably need... Oh, don't we need like a shovel? We need a wooden shovel for that. Let's just grab all this wood, and I'm just gonna pick up everything because I don't know what we need. We're just gonna go build what we need. Whatever we need, we're gonna have all the stuff. If we have any room left in our pockets now. Let's craft... Okay, so what do we need for it? We need a flimsy shovel. That's all we need. Okay, so over here and... Oh no, we don't have enough hardwood to make a flimsy shovel. Okay. Let's get some more hardwood out. Alright, let's do this thing. Flimsy shovel, check. But yeah, I think we should include this well since we could see that one in the corner of that one picture. We obviously had one at some point right around that first little build. And oh, I want to customize a little bit. Customize our birdhouse, yes. You know, that's something I don't customize very often. I almost always leave it in just the wood color, but why don't we make it the little red and white one? That'll be super fun. Put it in the woods, easier for the birds to see amongst all the other woodsy things. And let's see, the brick well, do we want to change the color of that? Yeah, I think we want kind of like the, that one's not bad, but since we did the birdhouse with the red roof, why don't we do this with the red roof too, and then they'll match. And here comes another balloon. We'll get it in just a second, but let's check on this bird bath too, because I think we want to probably do the white version, yeah. Ooh, it's a yellow one. Okay, anything else we need to customize? What was this other thing that we could do? Oh, the log stool. It's okay as it is. Okay, let's grab this balloon. Is this the third balloon this episode? They just keep coming by. We must be right on the path of them or something with this acre. Ooh, 30,000 bells. We'll take it. Okay, alright, so let's do some placement here. Where can we put a well? We'll put the well on this side. That's where it was in the other picture. So we've got the little butterfly here. Why don't we try putting the well right here? I want it over this way a little bit more. Oh, we can't do it. Yeah, right there maybe. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna move this butterfly so that we can bring this well over just a tad more. Yeah, I like that. There we go. There we go. I like how the flowers frame it then. Okay, so cute little well, and then we can put the little birdhouse somewhere back here. But again, we don't want to block, we kind of don't want to block the path in here. Maybe the birdhouse is actually going to go on the other side of things. We'll put the bird bath on this side because, you know, there's a well right here for you to fill it up with. There it is. Bird bath. I mean, it looks weird right in that spot. Alright, you know what? We're gonna move it. I think we're gonna put it... It's gonna kind of be... it's gonna kind of be behind this tree, I think. Maybe a little bit right here. We're gonna put it right there. With the little bird on the upper corner there. Does that look alright? I'm gonna actually... Oh. Have I got it? Yeah. Oh no, we don't want it in line with the... Okay. There we go. What do we think about that? And then that gives you something to watch while you're sitting over here drinking your coffee. You watch little birds come bathing in the bird bath. And then over here, it kind of makes more sense to have the bird house on this side, I think, near the bench, I guess? I don't know. Would that make the birds not want to come around? We'll just put it right up in the front here. Okay, so the birds, they're doing their own thing. We're going to turn it a little bit this way so that whoever's sitting on the bench can just watch the little birds come and go. I think they'd be okay coming and going right there with somebody sitting on the bench. That would be fine. Yeah, I'm going to keep that where it was. Yep. Okay, perfect. And wait a second. Let's take a quick look at our patterns here. Yeah, I think I will actually put a little pattern under that one. I'm going to put this one that's just the flowers, that matches the flowers under the rocks. And we might actually put a few more of those flowers around the little woods too, just to give something, because I don't want it to be completely devoid of stuff. Even though that's how it was back in the day, just the grass. Okay, so that's a cute little sitting spot, right? What else did we grab? Stonehenge. We're not gonna have room for that. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted the little log stool for, though. I'm gonna put that, like, maybe here? Log stool, yep. And I'm not gonna be able... Okay, no, I don't want it right there. Oh, okay, I will be able to put it where I originally wanted to. Whoops, this is getting a little crowded in here over on the sides, isn't it? Okay, so we'll put it right here next to the bench. And I won't be able to push it forward because of that, but we do have a little mug here, like somebody's brought their coffee over here to sit and enjoy their coffee on the bench. So we'll have that there. Okay, so let's put some purple flowers right here. We don't need a super lot of them. Just you know, a couple here and there. I think that's probably good for this side, and then we'll add a couple in on this side, maybe here. Just to give it a little more something. I don't know. What did we call it in the last one? A look? To give it a little more look? We'll give it a little more look. Okay, there we go. Just a couple little purple flowers to add in there. Give it a little more color, just a tiny bit. Oh, but we probably want something on the tables over here too. Although the villagers do tend to bring their own kind of stuff. Oh, do we want to put these garden lanterns out somewhere? Should we put these like right inside the fence here? Whoops, that's a gazebo. We're not gonna have room for that either. Should we put these in? Or is that too much? That might be too much. We can put it right up against here though. What if we put it right up against there and right on the edge? Does it make sense there, or should we put it on the outside? I mean, inside is where you would want the light though. If you're coming out here in the early morning, you know, which villagers are the early morning villagers? They're gonna need a little bit of light. I think we'll just have those right there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't love them. I don't love them. Alright, we're taking them out. We're taking them out. They'll just have to use the sunlight. They'll have to stumble around a little bit until the sun comes up. It never really gets dark here anyway. Okay, but this is looking so bright and so springy and just like a fun, chill place to hang out for our villagers. So I think this is really good. I'm torn about putting stuff on the tables. So the villagers will come and sit down and have like their own little coffee cups in their hands. So maybe we can find like just a flower, or let's see. Let's grab one of these. Oh, we still need to put flowers in that one spot. So probably put some yellow hyacinths there. Let's just see how this looks on the table. Maybe we picked some forest flowers to decorate the tables. That's super cute, right? Except I need to put it on from this way so that it looks... Yeah, that's super cute. Okay, we'll do some of those. We'll grab another Cosmo, and then we'll dig up some of these yellow hyacinth to put on the other side of that. Oops. That one fence. Oh, we already have 2 in our pocket actually, but I think we need 6 total because we made the fence 6 spaces. So we will grab 4 more. And I'll fill the holes in later, I promise. But yeah, we have this little dirt patch down here, so we'll just get some of these yellow hyacinth planted here. A little more color in there, a little more spring. It's definitely a springtime build, but this is super fun. This is, you know, I love having little places on your island that's just like a community gathering spot. Just somewhere they can come hang out, check in with each other, get a snack, get a warm drink, get cozy. Super fun. Okay, did we put everything in here that we wanted to put in here? Oh, we gotta put the flower on the other table. Hold on. Let me just turn this, place this, and turn this back around. Oh, actually, you know what? I kind of like this table going that way since we moved the other chair. So, okay. Let me grab that. Then we're gonna put it on this way. Place. And then turn that back this way. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, perfect. Yay. Alright, I think we've done it, guys. I think, oh my goodness, another balloon. I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it, but... This might be the most balloons we've had go by in a build in one of these videos yet. Let's see what we got this time. Anything we want to use? Kung Fu pants. Nope. Nothing we want to use. Alright, well let me know what you think of my reimagining of our original first build from Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you so much for joining me today to get a little nostalgic about the start of this game. We've come a long way together, the Animal Crossing community, so we're still here and we're not going anywhere. I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know what you think of the build. Let me know if you are going to recreate one of your first builds on your island, and I will see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day.